Gaffer, how would you reflect on that game today?
Yeah, a bit disappointed. Like I say, I think we've done enough to at least pick up a point. But the 2 goals are really poor from our point of view, Gareth. You know, we spoke about the goal we conceded last week against Partick. Been over it at length, and I thought we had good conversation that wouldn't happen again. And the 2 goals today are just carbon copies. People not doing their jobs, people not getting tight, people not getting close, allowing people to turn in your 6-yard box, allowing free balls into your box. And when you do that, you're inevitably going to cause yourself problems. And that's, like I say, how we got their 2 goals. Like I say, first half I thought the wind was causing a bit of problems, you know, it was swirling about. But we had it, and we just didn't do enough, Gareth. You know, we get into some really good areas, and just our final ball just is killing us at the moment. You know, we don't seem to be able to pick anyone out. You know, I played with 2 strikers to try and get balls in the box and go and give them something to feed off of, but we never done that. We starved them of service. And then we lose a really poor goal in 45th minute. You know, we don't get close to anyone. We run by people. We don't deal with balls into the box. We don't get distance on them. You know, we just allow them to retreat the ball. And that was my frustration first half, you know, because I think first half it was very even. And then we come in 1-0 down for nowhere. Then second half, you know, they've got a little bit of pressure. We make a few changes, and then the game turns again. You know, we get some really good areas again of the pitch. And like I say, the one quality cross into the box there again from Nathan Shaw goes to the back area. Tommy keeps it alive, and well done to Cammy Ballantyne. It's a great finish. And then you're thinking, right, okay, let's go and get the winner. And then obviously the penalty decision's embarrassing. It's a clear foul. Don't get me wrong, I understand Zach's got to play to the whistle, but the referee has got to just give the foul and we move on. But he ends up somehow giving them a penalty, and again, different class for Jimmy. You know, that's another wonderful save from him. You know, he's been excellent since he's come in for Wolves. And then you're thinking, right, okay, just see the game out, and we lose another goal 3 minutes for time. And it's really poor, Gareth. You know, I don't think either team done enough to win. But Scott and Stephen will be delighted with another 3 points. And like I say, they're probably given 2 Christmas presents today. And
you mentioned the big save from Jimmy. Of course, at that point, you think that's the momentum on our side, but it just seemed to be quite a hectic end, and just couldn't defend that second goal.
It's just decision making, Gareth. It's basic defending. Like the throw-in comes in the box, and we've got 8 players by the ball, and it bounces in our 6-yard box. Like it's just not good enough, and it's causing us problems at the moment. And like I say, we'll work on it. But listen, they're a terrific group. You know, we've got real talent, but we have to be better. We have to be better all over the pitch. We have to have desire. Like I said it in there, like how many times did Tommy and Eamon get the chance to turn, and they never got that chance because they're up, they're squeezing, they're not giving you a minute. We're just too soft at times. We just turn and run back instead of being right up and putting pressure on people, force them back for goal. But listen, again, it's a young squad we've got to learn from it. Like I say, we've had a good start to the season, but like I say, we need to start picking up wins. You know, we've done a lot of good work, but this won't obviously change our season. You know, we're disappointed. Like I say, we could have picked up another valuable point day. Unfortunately, we've lost it with naive defending.
We saw Cam McPherson coming back into the squad, and Keane Taylor coming back on as well. You mentioned there the substitutions in the second half. They really seemed to help us out a lot. How pleased were you with the performances of those boys?
Yeah, Cam McPherson was excellent, but that's why I signed him. You know, he's a Premier League player, and you can see that with his quality. He's so calm in the ball, just keeps the ball ticking, keeps moving it. And listen, I thought young Keane was excellent when he came on. You know, a real energy, driving us forward, good on the ball, and it's his first start for a while. So. Or his first minutes for a while. He's been out injured, and he's got a lot to learn, but he'll come good. You know, I've got a lot of admiration for him. I think he can do well in the game, but we need more. We need more from everyone, all over the pitch. We cause our own problems today, and that's why we've lost the game 2-1 here.
And it's back home next week to face St Johnstone, 2 teams that will be hurting and looking to go and make things right.
Yeah, listen, obviously they've lost their first game today, but credit to Arbroath, so they'll be looking to put that right next week, so we need to be ready for that challenge. And for ourselves back at home, you know, we want to give the fans a home win, and that's what we'll be our aim next week.